Welcome, ladies, to your instructions for week 4 for our Bible class. I wanted to let you know about our first Zoom meeting that we're going to be having. It will be Monday at 10:30 a.m. I hope that each of you will come. I will give you 5 bonus points on a quiz if you come on time to our meeting. So please come. I would love to see each of you. While we are there on the meeting, I am going to talk to you about our upcoming object lesson project. So it'll just be the easiest for me to be able to kind of explain it. So I hope that you'll be able to come for that so that you can hear all about it. Also, just remember to check your lesson plan section. This is where you're going to find all the information that you need for the entire week for our class. I know I might sound like a broken record if I keep talking about it, so just go back to the video from last week, week 3, and you can see it. I don't want those of you who feel like this, because I just keep saying things over and over again, to have to hear me talk about the lesson plan section again. So just go there. If you're struggling with figuring out where the information is that you need for the class, you can look there. It'll also be on your portal if you look inside of your assignments. I want to talk to you about your assignments for this week. So we're going to be doing verse number 3. It's just like 1 and 2 that we did before. You're going to label it starting off with writing verse number 3. Next up, please make sure that you include the reference and also write out what the verse says. You're going to also be writing out 5 or more sentences just like it's been before. A few people this week forgot to comment on another girl's verse for the week. Don't forget, that's also part of this grade that I need you to comment on someone else's, and you're going to be submitting this to the discussion board in Teams. The next assignment that you're going to have is watching 2 YouTube videos. Now don't worry, both of them combined are still less than 10 minutes, so it's not going to be too long. The first one's called Loving the Unlovable. You're going to write a paragraph response about one of these things. So I don't care which one, you don't need to write about both, but choose either number 1, a time that you tried to love or care about someone who was a very difficult person to love, or 2, a time when you were unlovable and someone else showed you Christ's love. So once again, you're not going to be writing about both of them. I want you to choose whether you want to write about number 1 or number 2, and you can just start off your paragraph with writing number 1 if that's the one that you're choosing, or start with writing number 2 if that's the one that you're choosing. The second YouTube video you're going to look for, and once again, all of these links and everything are going to be in the lesson plan section for you to easily be able to find the links. You're going to read or listen to another one called What Did Jesus Say About Washing Hands? How appropriate for this crazy time that we are in right now. So you're going to write a paragraph response about your thoughts about what this video talked about. At some point in your paragraph, you have to answer the questions: what will happen when sin gets bottled up inside of us? And what can we do to clean out the outside and the inside of our lives? So within that paragraph, you are going to answer for number 1 and number 2. Okay, so please make sure that you're giving me the content that I need from both of your paragraph responses. So just to give you a little bit more details about those paragraphs, it must be 100 words or more. You're going to write your first and last name at the top, which will be 5 points of this assignment. Write the word count at the end, another 5 points. And then the rest of it, I'm going to be grading you on the content. Did you answer what it was that I was asking you to answer? How's your punctuation, your capitalization? And then you're going to be submitting this to the eLocker. If any of this seems unclear to you, then please reach out during the Zoom meeting. Ask as many questions as you want so that this can be very clear and that you can get all the points. Both of these 2 YouTube responses will be a quiz grade. And remember, if you come to the Zoom meeting, then you'll get 5 bonus points on that quiz grade automatically. This is also a reminder of something that was mentioned in our YouTube video from last week. All work from now until the end of our online learning is going to be due Fridays at 3 o'clock. So please make sure that you get your work turned in on time so points don't get deducted. And then lastly, I really do hope that you guys have a wonderful Easter. I would love to hear about some fun things that you did with your family. If you'd shoot me texts or pictures in the Remind app, I would love to see them. I have had a great time with my kiddos this weekend celebrating. We were able to dye some Easter eggs, and I even taught the boys how to crack their own eggs. They both did, well, all 3 of them actually did pretty good. And then something that was really sweet is somebody delivered us these happy little bunnies up here, and you can see they even came complete with masks of their own. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Easter. I miss you all, and I hope to see you on Monday.